Okay, here it is. And yes, for some of you old school fans, that was not my little sister's voice in Lily and the Vulnerable Girl by Day, Killer by Night story. I just wasn't ready to tell all of you. I didn't know how you'd think that I did a voice reveal that early, because it's been at least 2 months. And this is the perfect time for a voice reveal. And now, on to the ships. Before we begin, I just want to note that none of these will be, like some other ships. Most specifically, the Oswald X Felix one. I will hate you if you support it. Why? No. I will also be given a few facts about the characters. First one, Mickey X Minnie. Now, for the facts, let's start with Mickey. We'll give him 3 facts. So, did you know that Mickey's first short was Playing Crazy? You'd probably known that. But did you know that it was actually the third produced? No, it was the first produced, but the fourth one released. Sorry, I have a stuttering habit. Yeah, for the second fact, Mickey would have not existed if it wasn't for Oswald, who we'll get to later. And the third one, in the 1940s, Mickey was rapidly fading away. Nobody seeing barely any Mickey cartoons, and Donald Duck mostly taking over his popularity. Now, we just needed to get the obvious ship out of the way, because what else would you ship Mickey with? For Minnie's facts, did you know that she started out as a foil to Mickey Mouse? Yeah, you probably would have never guessed. Second fact, did you know in World War II, while Donald was off fighting in propaganda films, Minnie was off. Actually, she'd never left the house. Yep, she was practically glued to the house. And for the third fact, did you know that Minnie was inspired by the Flapper Girls of the 1920s? Probably didn't, but that's the obvious ship, like I said, so let's move on. Next is Oswald X Hortensia. Yeah, you probably saw this one coming. I hope you didn't think I was going to say Felix and Oswald, did you? Hope not, because that's disgusting, but I'm okay if you ship it. I'm okay with it. But, anyways, for the facts. Did you know? Yes, you probably known. Oh, Oswald was made to become a hit. Wrong. He was actually made for a replacement for Disney's Alice comedies, which a character that we'll get into later was in. So, for the second fact, Oswald has children. Yes, you heard me right. Oswald has little bunny children. Now, I like to think that his children are 2 little rabbits. No, scratch that. A girl cat and a boy rabbit. The boy is, the windows, that thing, that face that you go through where you think you're all cool, where you cap, sideways. Oh, sorry, not sideways, backwards. And I like to think his name is Oliver, because their parents both begin with O's. It's the O family. But I'm not going to waste any more time. Third fact about Oswald is, Oswald was brought back to Disney by Bob Iger, who traded him for a sportscaster. Not a fair deal. Oswald's worth more than that. Anyways, for Hortensia's facts, first one, Hortensia was made as a replacement of Fanny the Rabbit, who we'll also get into later. Secondly, Hortensia, I don't actually have a lot, but I'll try root for. Now, this is more of a theory than a fact, but Hortensia was probably married to Oswald in at least the early 2000s. Because if you think about it, if the children are like 5 years old, then like obviously they have to get married in like the early 2000s. Poor Mickey, he was married since 1931 and he still doesn't have any children. What a loser. And for the third fact, Hortensia is, I don't know how to say this. I don't actually have a third fact, basically. It's so hard. But let's move on, because I don't have a third fact, like I just said. For the next one, we have Julius and Kitty White. Let's start with Julius the cat, because that's the one I know most about. The most obvious, let's just get it out of the way. Julius is a plain copy of Felix. Secondly, how do I say this? Julius drinks. Yeah, you know what I mean. Third fact. Julius is actually shares a personality to early versions of Mickey Mouse. Early versions of Mickey Mouse shows Mickey Mouse being naughty, doing bad things. Julius shares a very similar personality, because Julius also does bad things. And for Kitty White, let's state it. Kitty White is the love interest of Felix, despite the love interest of Felix the cat. Well done, Julius. You just have to steal everything from him. Second fact. Kitty White has kittens. Wow, lovely. And for the third fact, Kitty White is, I guess, considered the most prettiest cat in all the land. No, I'm obviously joking. Kitty White is probably a flapper girl. I mean, like, you saw her, how she would... No, I'm joking again. She's a cheater. Not only is she cheating on her, she cheated on her husband with Felix, and now she's cheating on him with Julius. Great job. You're the best, and we all love you. Anyways, let's move on from that situation. For the last one, we have Felix and Fanny the cat. For the facts, I know a lot about Felix. Firstly, Felix has been ripped off by basically all cartoon characters. Think about it, he was the first. Not only is there Julius, there's Oswald, there's Mickey, there's even Gumball. Wait, no, Gumball's... No. Okay, sorry. The second one, the magic bag has a life of its own. Yeah, not about Felix, but his magic bag has a life of its own. Hope it doesn't crawl into my room at night. And for the third one, another one about the magic bag of tricks. It's more powerful than the reality stone. Take that into mind. Just think about that. Alright, well, for Fanny the Rabbit's facts. Fanny is Oswald's sister, not his ex-girlfriend. In the 1934 short, Hansel and Gretel, I don't know what it's called, but basically it's Oswald and Fanny in Hansel and Gretel. Oswald was actually used as Hansel, so who was Gretel? Well, Fanny, you're probably like, oh, girlfriend and... Yeah, but they're like girlfriend and boyfriend, of course they want to know. Firstly, X. Secondly, it says Oswald's sister. I'm never going to get that out of my mind now. Secondly, and probably the last one, because, nobody knows anything about Fanny. And Fanny only appeared five times. 4 in the Disney era, and once more as like the Hansel and Gretel thing. So that's going to be all for today. And I'm going to be changing my OC. Alright, that's it for everything today. Bye!